whole lot of pressure, although he did get a little scared and, you know, definitely made a little defense up here. I thought he was going to keep the Zerglings at the top to kind of wait until SkyHigh moved out and then try to do some sort of run by in there. But again, he hasn't done that either. So he must just be kind of floundering around waiting for the lurkers, which are right there. So he is going to be able to push out with lurkers, certainly, until, you know, the science vessels come out strong. And there we go, an attempted run by, waiting for the fire bats to be gone. And this could be pretty powerful, but great placement by SkyHigh.
Oh.
Excellent placement within the barracks there, able to take out almost all of his Zerglings. That was very, very well played, and obviously the Marines emerged just in the nick of time as well to try to back up.
Yeah, that was brilliant, and those Marines coming in perfect timing, and those barracks really almost functioning like a bunker there, and that's basically what saved him there. Otherwise, he would have had those, and that's why you always see them build their barracks next to each other like that, actually, so they can, well, so they can queue up Marines faster, and also so they can use it in that kind of a fashion. But now the lurkers are out. He has Comset, of course. Ooh, few Marines going down.
Ooh.
He's fighting. He's just going to try and fight it out. He takes out all but 2 of the lurkers. Those 2 lurkers are completely unscathed, though. And those Zerglings are still just being left in the main base. They're going after the engineering bay in the middle of an upgrade. He's probably going to be able to take care of that before they do any permanent major damage. Yeah, only a few Zerglings are left now, and the Marines are going to come in there. But still, kind of crazy that he left those in there. He needs to get some turrets up pretty quick. Oh,
wow,
Firebats
I didn't see that.
Found the expansion. Zerglings are en route, though, so the hatchery's going to live. And in the meantime, he's going to start putting pressure on the front with the lurkers, unless he gets a kill off. No, he pulls him back just in time. But the lurkers are out. He does not have science vessels yet, so that means that ggaemo is going to have complete map control here.
Now, we might see some dropship play coming here. As you did see, the starport is up, and it is producing at this moment, although not a dropship at this point, of course, because it doesn't have the control tower. So first we'll see a Wraith, probably just more of a scout at this point, and then possibly some dropship play, which I think I would like to see. I would like to see something like that from SkyHigh. There is a science facility getting built, so certainly science vessels are on the way. Excuse me, as expected. ggaemo doing a good job of, I think, spreading out his units and keeping his units mobile. He did a great job defending the base at the bottom left. And there's the Spire coming up right now. I didn't see any turrets yet for SkyHigh, so if ggaemo does decide to go on some sort of tech switch and switch to Mutalisk here, then that might not be the worst idea. That Wraith is just kind of going to be more of an annoyance until it can get picked off. The Scourge are obviously going to come with the Spire and can take care of that. And kind of moving up a little bit here, a good scan, but actually getting some of the Fire Bats, which is pretty key as far as the Terran army goes against Zergling force. So that was actually pretty good here. And there is the Spire. It is almost finished here, and I have a feeling we are going to see some Mutalisks coming into play here, which is a good idea. And I don't know, ggaemo, if he can get the Mutalisks in, he's going to have a pretty good army composition coming into this. And so if he's able to micro well, you know, he could do pretty well against his attack.
Right. Well, we also could see him going just for some Scourge to kind of support his lurkers. He's got a lot of Marines out, so he could theoretically, I guess, go for some Mutalisks, but it might be a little bit late for it. It's hard to tell. Although he doesn't have any turrets around, so because he knew that he was skipping the Mutalisks before, so he didn't actually make the turrets before. So now there's no turrets, and there's that Wraith. That's what I was thinking he should do, is just go and harass that third base.
Yeah.
Just try and be a pain in the neck there. Siege mode is up. Sorry, I was waiting for the scan. I was waiting for that scan. Oh man, we missed the scan and the pop of that lurker.
Oh well.
But there's that drop that you were talking about going in the back. But there's too many lurkers there. He's gonna have to fall back. Wow. So this is whoa, no.
Done. No.
Oh, the second Scourge gets picked off by the Marines. Nicely done, possibly targeted, but in there now it's gonna die.
And a waste of a
4 Scourge for a dropship, a little bit excessive. But the vessels are out. The siege mode is out. So never mind contain. He's completely out now. So SkyHigh is on the loose.
Whoa! Both forces are mustering though here. We can see the green and the yellow both ready to meet for a massive battle. I don't know why I just did that like I did, because that doesn't really make any sense at all. But anyways, so we do see the forces coming. Although of course, if he comes up piecemeal like this, ggaemo could get kind of owned. Obviously, no defilers or anything into play yet, although I would hope at some point ggaemo is going to try to take up to that and get the hive tech going. He does have a lot of units.
He's got the defiler down actually already.
Oh, is the defiler down already there? Okay, great.
Waiting for consume.
So Consume will be out here, and then once he has that, then we're going to see some swarms come into play. And with that, if his swarm play is good, then he is going to be able to push out. He is certainly keeping SkyHigh at bay right now, but those 3 tanks are going to make a big difference in pushing up here. So there's a small window of opportunity right now that SkyHigh has to push up. Once the swarm comes out, then it's going to be a little bit more difficult, and it's, you know, SkyHigh might have to work a little harder to try to get this attack off and go into some well, probably some just bigger macro. Here we go. Here comes the defiler out, and we are going to see the defiler get smashed, but not after it puts out a little swarm there, which doesn't really do a whole lot.
Yeah, it should have been a little bit closer forward if it was going to be really effective. Although there were a bunch of Marines in the way, so actually he does manage to pick off those tanks. Critically though,
wow.
ggaemo taking his 4th gas right now. He's got the defiler tech, and defilers with 4 gas means tons of lurkers and tons of swarm,
right.
and cracklings as well, and that means extra gas for plagues and all kinds of nasty stuff. And normally at this point you'd expect SkyHigh to be getting his 3rd base, but he does not. I mean, Terran can do. But can just last forever off 2 bases doing SK Terran. So firing uphill, by the way, not the best thing to do. Just FYI. Look at all those shots it took to kill that lurker.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Anyway, but now he's going to have Swarm, he's going to have Nidus. He's going to be able to protect both of his bases very easily, all 4 of his gas. It's going to be really tough for SkyHigh to crack him.
Yeah, and certainly, yeah, we see a lot of units out on the field here for ggaemo, and you know, SkyHigh I think has been lacking a little bit in this game. I don't know if it's a lack of concentration, you know, little things like losing the dropship, you know, very carelessly that he could have used right now to keep doing drops. But we do see a very nice swarm coming in there, another really good swarm. And those tanks are going to go completely down. It looks like, though, SkyHigh is going to try to go around the swarm and come over here, but another swarm. So, and that's what you were talking about, man. All that gas, you know, he has the ability to keep making defilers, to keep swarming, and another swarm going down. So he is just leapfrog swarming, and he took out the science vessel. So I think you're right. I think that SkyHigh at this point, he is behind in economy. He is behind in food count big time, by almost 50, by more than 50. SkyHigh is down. I didn't even have to look at the name. I just looked to see who had the less food, and I knew that would be SkyHigh. So at this point, ggaemo is doing really well. That base at the top there is difficult to defend. So if ggaemo does see that base, then he might be able to rush up and take it out. But at this point, SkyHigh is really just playing catch up at this game.
Actually, SkyHigh has more food.
Oh wait.